Welcome to News in Your Car, right out of Chicago. Let's get going. Welcome to News in Your Car. How you doing, everybody? So, what's big that's going on now in the news, and it's about the Gayle King story about Kobe Bryant. I watched several videos on this. Oh my gosh, really, dude? Get in front of me, it's okay. Um, her interview with can't even remember her name, Lisa, the WNBA star who was very good friends with Kobe Bryant, and how Gayle King asked the question or referenced, what happened in 2003, 2004 with Kobe and the infidelity. Uh, First of all, I want to say that did happen. There's no doubt about it. I think the timing on it was very poor. I mean, this is just recently that Kobe Bryant just died, and now she's talking about it. A couple people said that he's not even buried yet. And one thing I do understand about being in this world, as long as I've been in, and probably as long as you've been in as well. And one of the things you don't do is you really don't talk about the deceased shortly afterwards that they've died, even though we've all known that this happened. And yes, it was a thing in 2003 and 2004, and yes, he was acquitted or found not guilty, or however you want to put it. But there's several videos I was watching, and one was the Amazing Lucas. Now we talked about how Snoop Dogg basically threatened her. He played the little excerpt, and I'll try to, um, but talked about how Snoop Dogg was a gangster, a gangster dude, and how it's okay if you want to be a gangster, and hey, if you think you're a gangster, then you're a gangster. But then when a real gangster comes on, like Susan King, she basically said that's not right. You shouldn't threaten people, or my people will come get you, or something to that effect. The next shot was Kobe. The next shot was Snoop Dogg apologizing. Uh, you know, this, none of this has to be the way it is. And I think Steve Harvey said something about, who I'm not a big fan of, but hey, that's my personal point. Steve Harvey said, maybe it wasn't him, but someone said, we gotta quit perpetuating this black on black crimes or crimes against our own people. And I do agree with that. But with all that being said, aren't we doing that now by doing what we're doing about Gayle King? Most of us didn't know Kobe Bryant at all, but we felt this kind of closeness to him, only because he's on TV. He did some great things. He was a good basketball player, had a great 20-year span. Coming out of high school, going straight into the NBA, that is very impressive. I mean, but with all that said, if you disagree with something, you disagree with something. That's it. Uh, Deal with yourself or talk amongst your friends. But now that we have this avenue of getting on YouTube and Twitter and everywhere else, and voicing our opinion and threatening people, that's just a little bit too much. That again is perpetuating the black on black crime, in my opinion. Um, I just don't think that any of us have the right or should threaten someone just because we're not agreeing with what they're saying or what they said or how they feel. It's how they feel, the same way how you feel. It's just your personal feelings. I listened to several other people also. Um, Gary Owen, the funny comedian, he said there was a shift in force when that happened. Yeah, maybe it was, but people did feel it. I mean, I'm not a big news fan because I don't enjoy watching the media. Uh, there's another person I actually got on. It was O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson was acquitted, not found guilty, however you want to call it. And he said he wasn't a big fan of Gayle King. And one of the reasons why he wasn't a big fan is because, every year on his ex-wife's birthday, Nicole Simpson, him and his family would go visit her. And Gayle King came out and said, "How dare you go visit her on her birthday?" Implying, inferring that she or he, I'm sorry, that O.J. Simpson actually did kill her. That's the message I got. So yeah, I too wouldn't be a fan of her as well. But he had nothing bad, negative to say. He just said what he said and was done with it. The Gayle King interview, I would say that a lot of it ended up on the editing floor, except for the editor who decided to put that little excerpt in and then make that as a snippet, as a commercial, to put it out to the world, to incite some kind of argument, riot, bad blood between her and the public. So, if that is the case, why are we going against her? I'm pretty sure she was doing her job or followed a script that she had to go by. But then again, I'm like OJ said, I'm one of those half-filled kind of guys, half a water type of guys. Meaning, it could go either way. It's why persecute her and then go on public or national TV and ridicule her and badmouth her and now she's not doing well. I mean, she's a 70-year-old woman. Doesn't look like it. She's a 70-year-old woman who's doing a job. She's the media. She's part of the media. And let me get back on the media part. When O.J. Simpson was going through what he went through, everybody thought he was guilty. Everyone thought he was guilty. I mean, because the media portrayed that one side. Sorry, you can't see me. Portrayed that one side of him, being guilty of killing Nicole Simpson and her friend, and I can't think of his name either. And just to wrap it all up, I'm just saying that the media will make you see what they want you to see and believe. Period. It's about the ratings. That's all it's about. And when Gayle asked that question and then had to preference everything by saying that, the only reason why he was found not guilty was because the female who accused him of it, didn't testify. However you want to put it, the man was found innocent. He was innocent. Done. And like I said earlier, I think this is really about the fact that it's so close to his death. Maybe this came out in a year or two. Be a little bit different. And I don't know. I just think that you have an opinion. You have an opinion. We all have opinions about everything. Like I just said, my opinion about Steve Harvey. Not taking anything away from him. I don't wish any bad blood or ill will against him. It's just maybe I'm just not feeling his vibration, his vibe, whatever you want to call it. That's how I feel about him. I've also thought about, if I saw somebody who was famous, would I actually go, "Oh my God, I gotta get Give me your signature. You're so great. I love you, and all this other stuff. The Amazing Lucas. And I'll put all the videos that I saw down below so you guys can check them out also. He talked about Susan Rice and how she punked Snoop Dogg. That was hilarious. Willie D. Sounds like a very intelligent young man. I love the way he put his words together to explain how he felt. Here again, it was all about negativity towards Gayle. And I love how he said it. I just didn't like what he said. Willie D. Yeah, he went in on Gayle Hill also about how he knew Kobe and Kobe one of his best friends. He wrote some stuff on him, the cover of Time magazine, or one of the magazines. But this all goes down to what someone said earlier about black on black, and we're always trying to suppress each other, keep each other down. Yeah, I can see that. I can see this doing the same exact thing, maybe on a different scale, but it's still doing the same exact thing. We're all here doing, hopefully, what we're all here designated to do on this earth, and that's use our talents, our God-given talents, to make this a better place and a better world. Just sad that this happened the way it happened. And do me a favor, tell me how you feel about it. Leave a comment below. Let me see how you feel about it. Do you think that the media should be glorified, or that the media is right, or are these people who are bitching and moaning and complaining and threatening someone, is that where we should go? Is that how we should do things? It's just a little disheartening. I would love to hear your opinion. And share this video also. I want to hear what everyone has to say. I want to hear what America has to say about this. This is just entirely too much negative publicity for someone who seems or sounds as fragile as Gayle King is. I can't understand being a female and being threatened by a whole bunch of people, but if it was me, I'd be like, whatever. That's the way I think I would feel. One never knows. But I don't think that her asking the questions and having that interview would make that more legitimate to do, or to threaten people with. It's just that's in poor taste. So share your opinion. Let me know. Tell me how you feel. What this is about to you. How did it affect you? How did Kobe Bryant's death affect you? Does it make you think that now he's just as human as we are? And it's sad that his daughter died with him. It's sad that they both died. That all of them died, really, over something that I'm pretty sure was very preventable. Anyway, thank you. I look forward to reading your comments and commenting on your comments. This is News in Your Car. I'm out.